Cartel boss Daniel Kinahan has been arrested in Dubai. This is massive news throughout the criminal underworld. A lot of people, especially some of my viewers watching this, will maybe not know who Daniel Kinahan is, but I'll tell you exactly who he is. But this is next level news across the criminal underworld, because he has been evading capture for over a decade, and he thought he was safe in Dubai. He's been there for a number of years, and this is absolutely shocking and major news across the underworld. So I will tell my subscribers and viewers, the ones who maybe don't know, who have never heard of the name Daniel Kinahan. So Daniel Kinahan was born in Dublin in 1977. Daniel lived in Dubai for nearly a decade to evade prosecution before he was just being captured. His 2017 wedding at the Burj Al Arab was famously attended by major European and South American crime figures, which helped international investigators identify a transnational super cartel. Now, I have got a few different articles up in front of me, and everything I'm about to speak about and talk about on here is all common knowledge. Google it, it's there for you to see. So I'm not talking about anything that nobody doesn't know about. It's all in the public domain. So Kinahan cartel wars with rivals have been linked to at least 20 murders across 4 European countries, according to Europol. International drug kingpin Daniel Kinahan has been arrested in the United Arab Emirates. The government of Dubai has announced it. So Kinahan is a leader of the Kinahan cartel, which has been involved in cocaine and heroin trafficking and linked to at least 20 murders across Europe, which, now that they've got him, I don't think they will ever let him go, because the FBI, even the Americans, had a £5 million bounty on his head. They have been trying to get him. I'm surprised they didn't get him before the Irish coppers got him, which he's probably lucky it's been the Irish and not the Americans, because imagine getting sent over there. He would have been put in a supermax prison, and that would not have been very good for him. His detention came after an Irish court issued a warrant tied to his alleged role in an international organised crime network. Kinahan was arrested on the 15th of April under the terms of an extradition agreement between Ireland and the United Arab Emirates. And a lot of people, including Daniel, believe that Dubai is a safe haven for the biggest gangsters in the world. There is gangsters from all over the world living in Dubai. And obviously Daniel Kinahan thought he was safe. And I even thought there was no extradition between the two countries or the two states. But Irish police said in a statement that the arrest is another extremely important demonstration of the need for international law enforcement cooperation in tackling transnational organised crime. Kinahan, who was in his 40s, moved to Dubai after he was the target of an infamous 2016 assassination attempt at Dublin's Regency Hotel. And if you go and Google it, the videos are on there where they go in the Regency Hotel, masked up, dressed in different outfits, and they did try to take his life. His presence in Dubai had long allowed him to evade US and European law enforcement. He and his wife built a $1 million property portfolio in the Gulf Emirates. ICIJ reported in 2024 they maintained some of these properties, which included a sprawling villa, even after Kinahan was hit with US sanctions in 2022 for drug smuggling and money laundering. Now that's how serious it is when the fucking Americans are after your US sanctions. That is serious. Emirati corporate shows that Kinahan and his younger brother established several Dubai companies that trade in food, clothing, and textiles and provide business services. The crime boss has also made millions as a boxing promoter while living in Dubai. And there is photos online of him and Tyson Fury, because he did arrange the fight between Tyson Fury and Joshua. And I think it was Joshua, or was it Wilder? I believe it was Joshua, but he did go over there to meet him and he arranged that fight and it was all sorted. But the news outlets, as they do, came on, exposed them and tried to say Tyson Fury was involved in organised crime, which he's not. He was over there to arrange a fight. So he has served as a dealmaker for boxer Tyson Fury and was paid more than $4 million for arranging bouts for the British fighter. A California lawsuit recently alleged that Top Rank, a US boxing promotion company, secretly paid Kinahan millions to serve as its exclusive consultant. Kinahan and Robinson celebrated their marriage with a lavish party at Dubai's Burj Al Arab luxury hotel in May 2017. The guests at the celebration included crime bosses from all over the world, who authorities had alleged had come together with Kinahan to form a super cartel. Now again, there's videos online and different things if you go and search it up about this super cartel, and that is one heavy duty fucking cartel, I tell you that. European law enforcement analysts estimate that the network controlled roughly 1/3 of Europe's entire cocaine trade, worth roughly $20 billion a year. Some of these cartel associates set up businesses in Dubai. A cartel leader who attended the wedding incorporated a front company in the Gulf Emirate to pay key members of his organisation, reported last year by the ICIJ. Kinahan's father, Christopher Kinahan Sr., the founder of the Kinahan cartel, the top dog, also settled in Dubai. A Dubai-based company linked to him tried in 2020 to purchase as many as 9 military transport planes from the Egyptian Air Force. Some serious shit there. The United Arab Emirates froze some of the assets of the Kinahan cartel members in 2022, but the freeze did not apply to some family members, spouses, and partners. Irish authorities have a long sought Kinahan's extradition. Ireland and the United Arab Emirates signed an extradition treaty in October 2024, and one of his associates, Sean McGovern, was extradited from Dubai to Ireland in May 2025. But after that, you would have thought that you would have been out of there. If an associate has been extradited already in the previous year, you'd be thinking, fuck this, I'm off. In a statement, Irish Department of Justice, Home Affairs and Migration Minister Jim O'Callaghan welcomed Kinahan's arrest. I would like to commend all involved in today's development, which is a result of tireless work, he said. So it makes me wonder, and a lot of people watching this, and a lot of people who know the ins and outs of the cartel or who's been watching it, will be thinking, how come all of a sudden they have got him? And another thing that I was thinking is, at the moment, with what's going on in Iran, with the war with the USA, there's hardly anybody going into Dubai. There's no tourists going, the planes are empty, and the only people left in Dubai are the ones that are living there. So, makes you wonder, why is it now that they've went after him, when they could have done this last year, 2022. There's been an extradition treaty in place, and Kinahan would have known about this, but he probably believed that he would never get caught because he was probably in with the authorities. But that's just my thoughts on that, people. But a lot of people will be saying, what an absolute shame, he's been caught. His associates and people who were involved in the underworld, they'll be thinking, for fuck's sake, the top dog, because he is, you've got to fucking... The top dog of the underworld. A lot of people who are straight goers, never committed crimes and different things, will be saying, what the fuck are you on about, top dog? But he's the top dog of the underworld. So here's another post I want to talk about. It's on Boxing Social. Inside Boxing advisor Daniel Kinahan's secret arrest and possible life sentence. News of Kinahan's arrest Friday sent shockwaves through the combat sports industry, considering his advisory relationship with prominent fighters like Tyson Fury and Terence Crawford, among others, while facing allegations he was the head of a drugs and weapons cartel that generated $1 billion in revenue. There is no suggestion Fury or Crawford are linked to criminality. They weren't, they were just there to get fights promoted. Boxing Social report on the initial news together with how he was arrested, but we're learning more details. For one, his arrest, which took place on April the 15th, was largely kept in secret and followed 48 hours of a search and surveillance operation by police in Dubai and was only made public by Irish police at 5 p.m. local time. According to the Irish Sun, only a limited number of police and other officials were in the know, so the information remained very tight. Irish authorities detailed Kinahan's activities to Dubai police in a judicial file. Specialist teams immediately launched intensive search and surveillance operations, leading to the suspect's capture within 48 hours of the warrant being issued. A statement via the Irish Times said Dubai police confirmed that the arrest took place on April the 15th, reflecting the force's rapid response and operational readiness in handling international cases. The Irish Sun, which reported on Kinahan's alleged links to organised crimes for years, reported this week that the Gardaí is confident they can link Kinahan to encrypted messages that connect him to murders and plots to kill during the feud against the Hutch gang. Now, those Engro chats are absolutely lethal. They have convicted some of the biggest and naughtiest dealers, murderers around the world. When that was leaked and the Engro was leaked into, the amount of organised crime groups, not just in the UK, throughout the whole of Europe and as far as around the world, in Australia, different places like that, loads of cartels and OCGs have been brought down through the Engro chat phones. And the people who are watching this might not know what I'm talking about. These were just ordinary looking phones, but they were encrypted. And the OCGs and different people who had them were organising things thinking that they would never get caught. These phones were leaked, broken into, sent to all the police forces around the world. They could see every message that had ever been sent. And like I say, the amount of people that have been sent to prison because of this, because these phones were broken into, which were supposed to be encrypted, never to be broken into, unbreakable, were actually broken into. And like I've just said, the amount of people sitting in jail for sending daft messages is absolutely fucking crazy. The Irish Times added that Kinahan wasn't just the leader of the Kinahan organised crime group, he was also the member of a super cartel that is responsible for approximately a third of the entire cocaine market in Europe. A source described Kinahan to the Irish Sun as a complete and utter egomaniac who genuinely thought he would never see this day. The day, though, has come, and with the Gardaí seemingly confident it has the necessary evidence to convict, Kinahan, according to the Irish Sun, faces the prospect of a life sentence once he is extradited from the United Arab Emirates to Ireland. The Irish Times said Kinahan will face charges in Ireland regarding the bloody Kinahan-Hutch feud. The publication noted that police in that country believe he oversaw the feud, which ran from 2015 to 2018 and tallied 18 murders. Kinahan's arrest could fatally weaken the KOCG. So people, I just thought I would bring you that information about Daniel Kinahan because it is massive news. It's not massive news for people who have never committed crimes, never been to prison, and don't know anything about OCGs or the Kinahan-Hutch feud or anything like that. But if you are interested in this type of content and you're still watching up to now, go and have a look on Google. It is very interesting. There's loads of videos on here on YouTube. But Daniel Kinahan will probably be on his way to Mountjoy and he'll be straight in the unit. I believe it'll be Mountjoy Prison, but I'm sure any of me Irish viewers, subscribers that knows all about the Irish prison system, do let me know where he will be heading and which unit he will be in. But I do believe Mountjoy Prison holds some of the highest high-risk prisoners. But I'm going to leave that one there for now, people. If you are enjoying the content and you are enjoying this type of content, organised crime, let us know in the comment section and I sure will do more videos on this. But I'm going to leave that one there for now, people. Hopefully you are enjoying the content, and if you are, remember to comment, like and subscribe. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe.